She was asleep in row 13, her head leaning against the cold window, the hum of the plane lulling her into a rare moment of peace. The kind of sleep that drifts between dreams and reality, where worries fade and time feels suspended. She had boarded the flight expecting nothing more than a quiet journey, a chance to escape her relentless life for a few hours. Then, a voice cut through the gentle roar of the engines, sharp, commanding, and unmistakably urgent. "Is anyone here a pilot?" Her eyes snapped open. The voice belonged to the captain, calm but edged with tension. Passengers stirred, a ripple of confusion and anxiety spreading through the cabin. A man a few rows ahead clutched the armrest, eyes wide, and someone whispered nervously to their neighbor. Instinctively, she felt her heart pound, not from fear, but from an inexplicable certainty. She had trained for emergencies, not in a cockpit, but in simulators, in small planes, in late-night flights over endless landscapes. And yet, she knew, somehow, that this was the moment her skills were meant for. The captain's voice spoke again, firmer this time. "We have a mechanical failure. I need a trained pilot, anyone who can assist immediately." Her mind raced. She had to act quickly, though part of her screamed to stay seated, to remain invisible. But experience demanded courage. She raised her hand, voice steady despite the storm of adrenaline surging through her. "I can help," she said. Silence fell for a heartbeat. Then the captain's eyes met hers through the cabin intercom, and a subtle nod of acknowledgement passed through the static. "Good. Head to the cockpit. Follow my instructions exactly." As she moved down the narrow aisle, every passenger's gaze followed, some in awe, others in silent panic. She could feel the weight of the moment pressing down on her, a mixture of fear, responsibility, and an adrenaline-fueled clarity that sharpened every thought. The cockpit door loomed ahead, a threshold into a world she had only imagined entering in simulations. Her hand hovered over the latch, then pushed it open, stepping into the cramped space. Instruments blinked with urgent warnings, and the smell of aviation grease and recycled air filled her senses. The captain turned from his controls, a tall figure in crisp uniform, eyes steady, but reflecting the tension she felt too. "We're losing altitude. I need you to manage the systems, monitor the autopilot, and prepare for emergency landing procedures." Her fingers flew over the controls with a practiced precision, each command executed with clarity, every calculation in sync with the captain's calm instructions. Outside, clouds raced by, an endless gray canvas hiding the world below, and the passengers' lives now depended on the fragile balance between human skill and mechanical obedience. A sudden jolt shook the plane, and alarms blared. She didn't flinch. Instead, she traced the problem to a hydraulic failure, her mind mapping out possibilities, her hands moving with instinct honed through countless hours of simulation. The captain glanced at her, respect mingled with urgency in his eyes. "You're incredible," he said, almost a whisper, over the roar. "Keep this up, we're not out of danger yet." Every second stretched into eternity. The plane dipped, then leveled slightly, then rocked again, but her steady presence was an anchor, a counterbalance to the chaos threatening to overwhelm. She could feel the tension of the entire cabin vibrating through the walls, each passenger unaware of the precise actions keeping them alive, yet somehow trusting in a stranger who had just claimed row 13 as her stage of courage. And then, a flicker of hope, an instrument stabilized, the alarms dimmed slightly, and the captain allowed a tiny nod of relief. "You've got this. Now we prep for landing. Eyes on the runway, hands ready. We're coming in fast."